Have you ever been in a room full of people you don't want to be around? Get that annoying message notification that makes you feel like you have to reply as soon as possible? People these days feel entitled to the most important currency or thing in your life, and that is time. It's something we don't get back. Whether you spent it working that 9 to 5 job, Monday through Friday, whether you spent it with your loved ones, partying with your friends, or going on a date with your significant other. We live in a society where being alone is classified as being lonely. There is a definite distinction between the two words. Now, the former being defined as having no one present or being on one's own, and the latter is an emotion, feeling sad because you have no one. Our world has undergone such a major shift in this current pandemic. It's forced cities, states, heck, even countries into lockdowns, and it's during these lockdowns where people are isolated and often forced to be alone. Now, lockdowns are controversial. Some people believe they work, some don't. However, in the end, we've all had to abide by it. We've all had to remain in isolation from each other. Personally, my isolation from the outside world made me realize something: the art of being alone. I was no longer having to respond to every need and want that wasn't my own. I went about my day according to me. And when I realized so many people wanted something out of me, and I realized when I stopped giving it to them, I was giving more to me. People may call you selfish, and yeah, it is. But the word selfish has had a bad rep these days. It's come with a negative connotation to it. People these days feel entitled to your time more than they've ever been. So personally, I don't think it's selfish to take some time for yourself and start getting to know you better. Every day I am learning more and more about myself, what I need, want, and desire. And right now, I've learned to enjoy my own company. I began valuing meditation over conversation, my hobbies over others, my family over superficial people. My favorite thing to do is to spend time with family, particularly my nieces and nephew. I never knew how much children could change your life, even if you're an uncle. It's the best thing in the world, and maybe one day I'd have that for myself. When you begin valuing your time and start investing in yourself, there's a multitude of opportunities, and you can simply just start by saying no. Saying no is still something that I'm trying to get used to. It's hard to say when you feel like you're in debt to someone or something. Personally, that's why I prefer people not shouting or buying me anything. I don't enjoy the feeling of having to owe someone something. That's just me. If you're like me, you can start by doing something different and creating and suggesting alternatives. For example, if you got a birthday gift, you don't have to exactly replicate that idea for that person. You can take them out for dinner, or you can go for an experience, go for a hike. An experience for me, in my eyes, is worth more, especially with people whose company you enjoy. Saying no can also mean that you get that time that you would have spent going out just by staying at home. For example, if you reduce the amount of time by going out on a Saturday night, and you can spend it indoors watching a film, cleaning your room, or reading that book that you've held off for so long. This way you spend a lot less money, energy, and time. Now, I'm not here to tell you to stop going out in total. I'm all for living your best life. I'm also here to encourage you all to start spending more time in rather than out. People have so many preconceived and expectations of you. They tend to pressure you to do things that you don't want to do. Sometimes we've become so lost within ourselves that we mindlessly accept those preconceived notions of who people think we are. It's okay. I've been there, and in some parts, I'm still there. I just try to be a better version of myself every day. And it may take weeks, months, or years for you to notice that change. That's why I call for meditation and prayer. Reflect on your day. Learn to not dwell on the things that you can't change and seek the things you can. Now, getting back to you. Yes, you, the person watching. If you feel like this is you, and you relate to this, then congratulations. We're all in the same boat. This video is your paddle. Start rowing.